our first game is called Dead Social. And we're going to go through some old or obscure social networks. And I would like each of our panelists to disclose whether they posted on it, whether they only lurked, whether they've never heard of it, or whether they just never tried it because it didn't seem important. And from the viewers, since we can't get our poll widget working, if you want to comment, if you hear a social network that you are on, please drop that in the comments, and we will we'll take a look. So the first of our dead social networks, this one actually isn't dead. It's still very much happening, although I don't know if it's cool anymore, and I was always too old to use it, which is Be Real. Which of you are on Be Real? Let's do Emily. Yeah, Emily is. Kate?
I was on it, and I haven't used it in months and months and months, but I was when it started.
Yeah. Emily was on it? Yeah.
Once a month, if it catches me at a really cool time, I'll be like, okay, I'll still post here. But I kind of stopped the posting because people didn't need to see my laptop every day, you know?
Yeah, that was my thing with Be Real. Eric?
Was on it for a brief period to spy on my teenagers.
There you go. All right, the second obscure social network. Well, it's not obscure; it's dead now. Vine. Let's raise our hands. Who was on Vine who posted on Vine? Never post.
No.
I actually did. I had 3 posts. I had 3 6-second videos. Did you lurk?
Definitely.
I think, I don't know, it was a little bit too, I was in college. It existed. It's funny because I'm on TikTok all the time now, but for some reason, I think the version of me then was healthier. And so it was like, I don't want to watch a bunch of 6-second videos, but this version of me is happy to.
Yeah. Well, now they're up to 10 minutes. So
yes,
yeah. Emily, Vine?
Same. I lurked in the sense that if it, much like TikToks today, if it gets really popular and it makes it to all the other platforms and people are talking about it. So I could reference you a couple cool vines, but I wasn't vining or whatever the kids were calling it.
Yeah. All right. Next dead social network, Google Plus. I was on Google Plus because I've been working in SEO for 10 years, and we had to. Anyone else actually on Google Plus and posted? Not even Eric? No.
Lurked, but no.
I may have made a profile because, but I definitely never used it or lurked or anything.
I think I posted once or twice, but I did have a client at that time where we were posting regularly to it. Not that it was really doing much.
I was gonna say, do you miss it?
I don't miss it. I don't miss it. That was definitely one of those platforms where I was like, we don't have the bandwidth for special content, so we're gonna repurpose things we're posting to Facebook at the
That's exactly what it was too. It's like, let's repurpose our content there. I feel like.
Yeah. The cope strategy. Create, launch, publish everywhere. All right, Periscope. Did anyone stream on Periscope, Eric?
I definitely lurked on that one too, because that was right in my prime. That and Google Plus were right in my prime social media years, but never posted though. No.
Yeah.
Never even opened it. I recognize the name and I know what it does, but I would hear news stories about stuff happening on it. I've never opened it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Here's the fun one. Peach. Does anyone remember Peach?
I remember this. I think I did get on it, posted one thing, and then nothing. But I can't. I'm like, oh, that's an obscure one. I think a lot of people got excited about it for one day. It feels like.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. Peach was like a one-day phenomenon. No one else.
I'm gonna admit I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. I don't know what it is either.
I never heard of it.
It was in the time when everyone's like, there's a new social network. We should be on it. I mean, that's kind of all been, but yeah, it was 10 years ago-ish. And it was like, oh, let's be on Peach. All right. Yo. Did anyone ever yo anyone?
Well, I do remember that one, but no.
Yeah. No, I didn't actually. I never signed up. Stumble Upon. Was anyone on Stumble Upon?
That one definitely. Yeah.
Okay. Were you all posting on Stumble Upon?
No, I just used the thing that to stumble upon. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was
Definitely.
amazing. I loved it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was good. They should bring that one back.
Yes.
I think there's because I've always looked into this because I always compare to Stumble Upon as like a good algorithm or whatever because you're just
Yeah.
like I think there's like a Google plugin version, but it was like bought and dissected. Like it's not the same thing anymore.
Bummer.
But what we're hearing is we want to bring back Stumble Upon.
Yes.
Uh-huh. All right,
Open.
cool. All right, here's some really old ones. Xando. Does anyone remember Xando? Xando.
Do not remember that.
Claire Beveridge remembers Xando. Xando was like a live journal Diaryland thing. I did actually have an account on Xando for in my early diary days. All right, two more. This is my favorite to bring up. Makeout Club. Has anyone on or even heard of Makeout Club?
Never heard of that.
Eric, had you heard of it?
I have not heard of that.
Okay.
No.
It was the first social network I ever heard of. Because it was like pre-Friendster, and it was named after Get Up Kids song. So it was like a bunch of emo kids. And I was actually probably even too young to create a profile because I was like, I'm not putting my picture on the internet, but I definitely lurked on Makeout Club to find cute emo boys. And the last one, Friendster.
Friendster, yeah.
You were on Friendster?
Yep. That was the first one I think I joined years ago.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know when it was, 2006 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else on for Emily or Kate? You guys are probably pre-Friendster. Yeah, I remember the thing I remember about Friendster was like us talking about like we were talking about it, they're like it's like friend trading cards, like that's how we describe social networks to each other. Yes, and from the audience, LiveJournal. Yeah, anyone on LiveJournal?
No, but I was that was like I was definitely I think that's when I started using Tumblr. Like I opted for Tumblr and a lot of people were on LiveJournal. Yeah.
I made some mistakes using LiveJournal. So I was on LiveJournal. And yeah, MySpace.
Oh
Were we
yeah.
all on MySpace?
That was
I
like
was
my
a heavy lurker, but I never had a profile. But I was definitely lurking all the kids at school.
that like it was like a requirement in my school to be on MySpace, and everyone was ranking their top 8. Everyone was ranking their friends the meanest feature ever invented. Yeah.
Facebook stuff. Yeah.
But the first one was Tom's my first one, so
Right.
just let him be there.
Yeah.
Still the most iconic social media profile picture is Tom from MySpace.